Are you serious? Are you serious? Wars and rumors of wars. Horrific situations taking place. We talked a little bit about it yesterday when I was at the airport in Toronto getting ready to leave Canada. But now I have to update you some more what's going on. First of all, let's go to Pakistan. As we said, Sunday there was an attack. The Taliban attacked the airport, the largest airport in Pakistan, ended up killing 34 people in the process of trying to overtake the airport. What they were actually trying to do was to hijack a plane full of people. They didn't get it done. Well, this morning they came back, and this time a second attack on the airport there in Pakistan. Another 30 people have been killed. Pakistan is reporting, Reuters is saying that the Taliban insurgents have claimed responsibility for a second attack on Security Academy, Karachi's, I think it's spelled Karachi Airport there in Pakistan. It happened again. Another 30 people are dead. This is Pakistan's busiest airport. 2 attacks in 48 hours, 64 people dead. It's just becoming ridiculous. But what's going on is Pakistan is on the brink of a civil war. They're on the brink of a collapse. Now, we've already got a civil war. We've already got a horrific situation taking place, of course, in Syria. It's been going on for 3 years. And the city's, basically Syria has fallen. Assad may still be technically saying he's the president of the country, but he really is just a ruler of his own little war band. The city of Damascus is no longer functioning as a city. It's become a ruinous heap, which is exactly what the Bible said would happen in the book of Isaiah, chapter 17, verse 1. And there's been 160,000 people killed in the last 3 years, and with no end in sight. It's nothing more than a proxy war being fought between Russia and the United States of America. And both sides are using Muslim groups to fight it. I mean, Russia's backing Assad and Iran and Hezbollah, and they're fighting against the freedom-fighting rebels of Syria, who are backed by the United States, and those groups are made up of Al-Qaeda and the Muslim Brotherhood. Are you serious? What? And then you go to Ukraine. You got the same thing, another proxy war, this time being fought between the United States and Russia again. Who's fighting it? Pro-Russian rebels against the government of Ukraine, with the United States and the European Union backing Ukraine's government, and Russia backing the pro-Russian rebels there within the nation. Now we have Pakistan with the insurgency of the Taliban trying to overthrow an already shaky, unstable government. Folks, but here's the difference. Pakistan's way more dangerous a situation because of how many nukes they have. Pakistan has a ton of nuclear weapons. Do you want those falling in the hands of the Taliban? Are you serious? Are you serious? So I want to thank Stormy Gordon for this report. And I just say it's just really, really getting ugly over there. Now, let's go to Iraq, because we also have news coming out of Iraq this morning. And that is, again, I want to thank Stormy Gordon for this report, but Iraq's second largest city is under siege by now militants. Gunmen have seized Iraq's second largest city today, Tuesday, June the 10th, 2014, as troops threw away their uniforms and abandoned their post, officials said, in another blow to the authorities, who appear incapable of stopping the militant advances. Predominantly a Sunni Muslim group north of Baghdad has long been a militant stronghold and one of the most dangerous areas in the country. But the capital of Nineveh province is the second city after Fallujah, west of the capital, that the government has lost this year. So not only has Iraq lost control of Fallujah, but now the government of Iraq has lost control of the city, or the city of Nineveh. And we know Nineveh is an ancient Bible city. It's the city where Jonah had to go in and preach after spending 3 days in the belly of the whale. It was Nineveh, which was a wicked city at that time. And Jonah, when he got there, told him, look, God's going to destroy this city in 40 days. But the king of Nineveh repented of his sins and demanded a fast and prayer of repentance by the entire city and said, who knows, maybe God will change his mind. So he believed the message of Jonah. And because the people fasted and prayed and repented, God spared the city. And the city of Nineveh is still there to this day. But it has fallen into the hands of these radical Islamic Muslims who are trying to take over Iraq. Iraq is a nation divided between Sunnis and Shiites. So you ask yourself, what did we accomplish in the wars of Iraq and Afghanistan? And my answer is nothing, except a lot of people died. Because the same ancient wars between the two factions of radical Muslims, the Sunnis and the Shiites, are still at each other's throats. And look what happens. Look what's going on in Pakistan. And look what goes on in Afghanistan. 5 U.S. soldiers died today, this morning. Breaking news, we found out 5 U.S. soldiers killed today in Afghanistan by friendly fire because of the confusion. So the world, here's what the Bible said would happen. Jesus was asked, so can you tell us the signs of thy coming, the end of the world? And he told us in Matthew 24 that there would be false Christ and false prophets shall rise, and they shall deceive many. See that and there shall be wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There be famines, pestilence, earthquakes in divers places, and all of these are the beginning of sorrows. It then goes on to talk about the great persecution on Christians. And we've got news coming out of North Korea as well this morning. And that is, of course, and I want to thank Reverend Gary of Kentucky for this report, but another American citizen has been kidnapped or detained, if you will, arrested by Kim Jong-un's Republic of North Korea. The Reuters is reporting that an Ohio man from Ohio has been arrested. He's 56 years old. His name is Jeffrey Fowle. He's 56. He works for a street department. He was arrested in North Korea back in about 2 weeks ago. His crime, he forgot his Bible in the hotel room. He had a Bible with him, which you're not supposed to have. He left his Bible in his hotel room. So they went and arrested him, and he's going to go on trial for apostasy, and which is because, see, in North Korea, Kim Jong-un is considered God, period. There is no other religion there. He's to be worshipped. He is to be worshipped. He is there. I mean, everywhere you go, and I've seen documentaries, his picture is everywhere. There's statues of him and his father. If you go into people's homes, the only picture on the wall is him. They can't put pictures up even of their family members. There is no other religion there. Religion is totally outlawed there. But we do know there's a lot of Christians that live in North Korea. They have secret underground churches. According to Reuters, Jeffrey Fowle, 56, is the father of 3, and with a passion for adventure. But he was in North Korea. He loves to visit different cultures. But while in North Korea, he left his Bible at the hotel. He's been arrested, and he's been charged with this violation. Now, there's 2 other Americans that are still in North Korea. Kenneth Bay from Seattle, Washington, who has been sentenced to 15 years of hard labor because he was charged for holding church services or with the underground church. He was actually charged with trying to set up church services. And another American has been arrested. He's also going to be tried and for trying to overthrow the government. There's no way he was trying to do that. So basically, North Korea is continuing to use Americans And if they can stage these things. You might say, well, they could stage it. They could make up anything they want on you. There's no guarantee what will happen. I think Americans need to understand is stay out of this country of North Korea. There's no way to go there. You can't make any difference there because of the fact that they'll just set you up. So these are what's going on all over the world. Afghanistan, Iraq, Pakistan, North Korea. Look what I'm telling you. There's evil rising up, persecution of the people. It's all based on religious persecution. Three times it's radical Islam, one time it's communism. How many times have you heard me tell you? Communism and radical Islam will always come together to oppress Christianity and Jews. It's been going on for a long, long time, and it's not going to stop now. So we're living in the last days. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're truly seeing a lot of terrible things happening, but I'm going to continue to keep you up to speed so you'll know what's going on. Because unfortunately, the United States mass media won't even tell you about it. Nothing. They won't hardly ever tell you anything about it. And we'll try to keep you informed right here. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Are you serious? I am serious. It's terrible what's happening.